morning, friends. Welcome into my channel. My name is Shary and I am Black Dog Designs. Thanks for joining me. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of my friends that takes the time to stop by and watch my videos, spend a little time with me in my studio. And in here, we just like to play. So if you're new, let me know in the comment section below what your name is so I can welcome you in personally. Now, it's almost a given that the minute, no, okay, you're gonna have to go outside. The minute I start to record, he comes in and barks. So we're gonna have to put him out and shut the door. So I've got a fairly clean plate here. This is my, what size is this one? I always forget the dimensions. This is the Ranger jelly pad, and this would be my 5.5 by 11. Doing a little experimenting today. This video is inspired by Peg over at Two Old Crows Mixed Media YouTube channel. I'll link her channel, and I'm also going to link the video that I'm kind of going along with her series because I think it's a really great learning point for those of us that are new to gel plate printing. And the particular episode she did, Gel Press Series 1, was Botanical Mask in one color. I'm going to do a similar technique, but I probably will use a little bit more than one color. But we'll just wait and see. I did a few practice ones yesterday. Some of them I'm happy with, some not as much. First, let me tell you that they are done with, try to move them over here without disturbing them too much. Botanicals that I just picked up along my walk this morning. Some are from my yard. I got some of my Japanese maple leaves off my tree, some lavender from my garden, this from a vine I saw on my walk. The yellow is sagebrush, or what else we call it, rabbit brush, that's starting to bloom, and man, does it make my eyes water. And then these are some leaves I cut off of one of my houseplants. I think it's called the prayer plant. They're really pretty. They're purple on one side and the green on the other. I thought we'd see what we get with these. And so these are just more the botanical theme is what I'm going for. Not a specific theme like, say, fall or whatever. I'm just sort of doing a botanical overview for this video. These were some I did yesterday. I did these on my smaller 3x5 plate, but I'm using a little different size paper today. And then on the back, I just roll off. But that gives you kind of a cool little veining as well. And I played with various colors. This was, I didn't cut one today. This was a hosta leaf of mine in my yard, and I was real happy with that, except I've got to do something to break up that line right there. But other than that, I thought that was cute. These will go into my journals. I'll use them in my journals. I thought that was pretty. I don't know that it's complete yet, but again, just playing around and then brayering off on the back again with my hosta leaf and just trying to get the veins in there with the no, where is it? Let me grab it. I didn't grab it yet. Hold the phone, guys. Hold the phone. I'm trying to find where I put it. Okay, where did I put you? Little Mr. Oh, yeah, my metallic. Glorious Gold, and that's in Deco Art. So, yeah, I thought that turned out real pretty. If you can see the shimmery there. This one I liked. Oh, that was the leaf off of an artichoke bush that I have in one of my gardens. Some roll off on the back. This is okay. A little flat. It needs more. This was the lavender from my garden, and I thought that came out real pretty. I might do a little more to it. I'm not quite sure. This one, it's okay, but it needs a little bit more. I don't know. It was really pretty, and it was the lavender, but then I went over it with the green, and I don't know, it lost something. Another outline mask of the lavender. This was just layer upon layer of different things. I think it actually kind of went that way. Again, just a roll off on the back. And then this one, I dropped the plate. And so it made a little mark there. But anywho, I just thought we would do something similar. I've cut some paper to the 5.5 by 4 1/4 size. And we're just going to have a little play with those. We are going to use this plate because my 3 by 5 is just too narrow. And so the colors I'm going to start with. Now, I did yesterday too. I picked a bunch of my stuff and I had to let it sit a little while because my grandkids, 2 of my younger grandkids were here, and I had to let the botanicals sit, and they got a little bit wilty, a little bit soggy, if you know what I mean. So I just thought we'd have a little play today with some of these that I picked along the walk. Some of them are a little thicker, some are a little thinner. Just get a little composition here, see what we come up with. It's just a little play, nothing big. Do we want to put, and I don't even know really what kind of vine this is, but it's on the corner. Oh, scared me. I thought it was a bug on there. If you could have seen it, I jumped. I jumped. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. We had a really nice weekend. We had some soccer games. Let's see, Aspen is 3. So she had a game. Well, as much of a game as you can have with a 3-year-old. It's more like herding bees, really. But they had a game. So I think I like that composition. So I'll get the color down and we'll come back to that. We kind of have an idea of what we're going to do there for this one. And then our 7-year-old had a game right afterwards. So those were fun. We did that on Saturday, and we had some friends camping just up the road here. Went up and visited with them and did a couple little rides on our side-by-side. That was nice, into the mountains, and saw some deer. That was really, really fun. I'm just getting a nice layer down there. I use this big long paper that I have for my roll-off paper. And now let's get our little botanicals, get them on here as best we can remember. So these are acting like a mask. We'll roll over them and then we'll pick them up, and that will be really the image we're going for. But you know, that's the thing I love about jelly printing, is you never know. Sometimes your unintended pieces come out better than your intended pieces. So I think I got all that a little bit high on there, but we'll have, and then I should grab just a couple of, we can pull off on some of these. Don't have, let's see, I have one that doesn't have a back, and then I have some that didn't really turn out well. We'll use kind of these for cleanup scraps too. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, I don't think you know what I'm gonna do? Changed my mind. Because this is a bigger plate, we're just going on the fly here. Let's do this and just tear some of these in half and do it that way. Didn't think that one through very well, did I? But it's not a big deal. We'll just make a quick change here. Oops. That's okay. Let's start with these. All right, so now we're gonna just lay, which is kind of the hard part, lay this down and just try to get in between all of our botanicals and the mask that we've created on our page. It's a little bit hard, but if you just push in there, we're really trying to get the imprint of the botanicals, if that makes any sense. But we're trying to get around and pick up color too, so just do the best you can. It's just all play. All fun and play, right? Hopefully I didn't let my paint dry too much there, but we'll see. Okay. I think that might be good, so let's just pull this one up, see what we've got. This is just our mask, so it doesn't really look like much. I'm going to set these guys off to the side, pull these off, and then we're going to hope that we have enough. It might have dried a little bit too much, which if that's the case, that's all right. We can try it again. We're just sort of giving this little blah piece a chance to maybe pull up a little print. Maybe. Let's see if we get anything. We got a little bit, yep. We got a little bit. Let's put a little bit more. Now this one's going more into the fall coloring, but that's okay. We got fall journals coming. We've got, I have a garden walk journal coming. And this time, maybe just a little bubble wrap here and there. And give it another chance at life. See what we get here. That's what I love about the jelly printing. You just never know what you're going to get. Never, never, never. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Ooh, I like that, guys. I like that. Let's put on a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of, I like this green. It goes really well. Not that one. That one. Sap green. We're going to do just a little bit of green here and there. Not much. In fact, I think I'll just put it right here. Oops, I'm goobered up, guys. I'm goobered up. Hold on. Well, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm sorry I didn't ask you that already. We talked about the weekend, but I didn't say I hope you're having a great day. So I do. I hope you're having a wonderful. We're just sort of hitting this randomly. No rhyme or reason. Still trying to pick up a little bit of that image. And then we're going to come in with a little bit of the metallic. Let's see if we can get, oh no, that's one that is, I bought two of those and one's open and one isn't. So where is my opened one? There it is. Okay. Let's put a little bit of them. I love the metallic on here. So that's a metallic glorious gold in the deco art that I'm just adding over this now in a very thin layer. I'm going to come back over this again. Put this piece right here. We don't want to waste any paint, do we? And when you brayer off on the back, I think that's really kind of nice because it gives you a little background for if you're doing a page or if you're doing it on something heavier and doing a cardstock, you've got something already on the back. Just trying to clean the plate a little bit there. See what we're going to get here. Ooh, I think that's pretty. I think we need to go over it once with a little bit of white, and that will be good for that one. I'm going to try a new white. We're going to see how this works. It's from the Dollar Tree, Rich Art Acrylic, Premium Acrylic Paint. We're going to see how it works. I don't know if it's going to do this any good or not, but we'll see. We're just going to try to clean the plate with this and finish this print off and try something new. And if you hear noise outside, I do apologize. There's gardeners in the neighborhood, and they're digging across the street. There was some kind of leak. And so one of the gardener guys is over there doing something. I don't know if they're if it's fixed and they're just putting it back together or what. But, so there's a lot of noise in the hood today. And then when I was sitting there having my coffee, the ambulance went by around the corner. So I don't know what that was about. I hope whoever it was is okay. Now, just see if that... I don't know. I probably should have left it. I liked it better before, but it's not bad. It's not bad, and we got a pretty good clean on there. So I'm just going to set that one aside to dry. I think something could be added to that. I'm guessing maybe my white on that was probably not the best idea. Let's see if we can go in. Let's do some leaves since we have some green on here. The sap green seems to work real well. No, buddy, you can't come in because you bark, remember? You bark, buddy, you bark. If you came in and just laid down and didn't bark, that would be different, but you don't. So now I'm just going to lay some leaves down on here. This is one of my Japanese maple. Let's put that right here. This guy right here. And this guy just right over here. Sort of random leafing, I guess. I don't know what we'll get, but we'll see. So let's get another piece of paper. We should get a full sheet for this. Give it a try with a full sheet. So, okay, so today is Monday, and today was the Queen Elizabeth II's state funeral. I watched that a bit when I had my coffee. Did any of you see that? It's really interesting. I don't know. I don't really know much about the monarchy and stuff. I'm feeling like I should watch The Crown, and I've heard that it's really gained a lot of popularity as of late. Now that's going to make a cool background because we've got the veins of the leaves in there. Just trying to get in between all those. Okay. Again, just pulling up some random color there. Let's see what we get. Ooh, that's really interesting, isn't it? Set this off to the side. And I don't think this is going to be enough to really get anything, but we'll see. And these can be cut down too, you know, to any size you want. Oops, there goes all my paints. And so you'll see a lot of these as I do these videos and kind of demonstrate these different techniques that I'm learning and you're learning with me if you're following along. You'll see some of these pop up in some of my journals. A little bit of the leaf pattern there. Might have dried just a little too much. But it's building layers of color, which is pretty. Oh, I like that. We've got a neat image left on our plate, too. Oh, look at that. I really like that. I'm not going to do too much more to that, except to put some gold in there. So this is dry to the touch. So we're going to put gold on. See what we can get on this print with some gold. Whoa, that came out too fast. Where's the credit card? Where's the credit card? Here it is. Let's just stick some of that over here because we do not want to waste it. We'll continue to use it. Kind of a thin layer, but enough to re-wet that current image. And what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to turn the plate upside down and I'm going to go like this right on there. See what we get. That's the nice thing about these acrylic blocks. You can do that. Makes it very easy to do that. I'll off a little bit because I don't. Shall we see what we got with that gold? Oh, I like that. That is really pretty. Very pretty. And we did a nice job cleaning the plate with that. That is pretty. So I'm going to let that sit there to dry. What should we do now? We've got to do something with some gold because we have the gold paint here. So I'm thinking we're going to come in and utilize some of that. Let's come in with just a little bit of burnt umber this time. I'll lay down some more botanicals and then I'm going to switch to the color palette for the lavender. But I just wanted to sort of see how this would work. Come in with this again, oops, this again, one of these, maybe a leaf, and we are gonna have to get a big piece of paper again. Come on, paper. Again, we're just using this for a mask, so push down as best you can. Do your best. That's all you can do. I just like to hit that with a little bit of paper, see if we can get something there. I love working with botanicals. Again, we get some really cool looking veiny stuff on the back and some shadow. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. I think. I don't know, maybe it won't be, but I think it will. Okay, let's pull that. See what we get. Sort of interesting, huh? And Now we pull these and let's go right back over with this, just for you know what's and giggles. See what we get. Could have done it on a separate sheet of paper, but I wanted to try it on there and see if it got a little dimension. Got a little bit. Let's see, what should we come in with now? If things get too noisy around here, I can just put this to music too. Or if Maxie gets a barking a little bit. So that was the gold. We've done the green. What if would that be too close? I'm thinking, let's put a little green over this. See what we get. That's really pretty like that though, isn't it? Oops. And I don't really want to put a stencil because we have sort of already an image there, but I will. Oops, we must have had some residual stuff on the plate from the Botanicals. Again, let's just hit a little bubble wrap here and there. And come in with this one again. See what we can do. I do love the fall colors. Those are definitely my colors. I'm a fall girl. And I'm a warm color skin tone, so all the golds, the browns, the yellows, the oranges, those are hence my nails, aside from the paint. Those are the colors that I look good in, and the colors I gravitate towards. So. Okay, let's see what we get with this one. Oh, I think that's kind of pretty. Yeah, I like that. I like that just the way it is. I'm gonna leave it to dry. And let's do one more. Let's do a little pull with some white and clean this off and play a little bit with the lavender. My desk is getting full and I'm getting scrunched over to the side here. I hope you can still see me okay. That would not be good if you couldn't. Oh, I think you can. Looks like you can. Okay. Let's come in with this white. Seems to be a decent white. It's inexpensive, so I bought 4 things of it. Some of that green coming up underneath there. Again with a sheet of paper. See what we get. Funny how some of those images stay on the plate. There's just so much I want to learn about these. It's just amazing. Let's pull that. See what I don't expect much. I'm just trying to clean the page with that, but we got a little bit. I'll just leave that to dry because we can add to that. Edges. And I think that little bit of yellow, a little bit of green we have on the edge is going to be okay, because I'm going to be doing a little green and yellow anyway. So purple and yellow. So let's grab some lavender and do a couple lavender pulls. Let's come in with, I didn't grab it yet, but let's come in with our lavender up here. A bit of green down here, the sap green. Let's see what we can come up with. Look at that purple and gold together. Look at how cool that looks on the brayer. Just to introduce a little green down toward the bottom. Let's get our lavender on here. See what we get. It smells good too. Up a little higher so I get all the way to the top. Wanted to get all the way to the top, but I didn't quite. It's okay. Again, just working into those spaces in between the lavender. Don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch, guys. Getting hungry though. Then I head to town about 2:45, I guess should be good enough. I gotta pick up the two bigger grandkids today and tomorrow. I usually pick them up on Monday, but my son-in-law's out of town on training, so I'm gonna get them today and tomorrow. Ooh, yeah, that's really pretty. We're not gonna have much of an image left on that one. And then let's see, can we pull this with something? Just wondering, I might have to put, I think I waited too long because it's kind of dry. Thinking, what if I put white and we do another page and we just, because we'll do something else to that one. I'm curious. Sometimes the lavender leaves little bits on there too. Again, come in with a little bit of bubble wrap and a sheet of paper. Let's see what we get. Interesting. Yeah, very pretty. Kind of like that. It's different, but it's pretty, isn't it? Thinking I'd like a little gold on it, maybe. A little bit of gold, the metallic gold. Just a little, randomly here and there. I've got one more thing in mind I want to do, and then I think we'll recap and call it a day for now. And I think we've had some fun pulls. Could some of them be better? Probably. Will we work on some of them? Probably. Let's see what we get here. That baseline. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, I like that, you guys. I really do. That's just using the 3 colors. The purple, the sap green, and then the metallic gold, the glorious gold. Okay, I'm happy with that one. Got some fun pulls. I have one more idea, and actually, feeling like we should do something with this. What does this need? Let me think on that a bit. I'm going to leave it for now. Just going to leave it for now. We'll revisit it on another day. That one needs more. Okay, so my last idea was with more of my Japanese maple leaves. So let me get those pulled out here, what I have left. My Japanese maple did not do as well this year as it normally does. And I don't know if there's a reason for that. But I'm gonna do, it gets a really pretty red orange, of course, as you can imagine, in the fall. Burnt sienna, some orange, and just a skosh of the red. Yeah, because it gets really, really pretty in the fall. If you have Japanese maples or you have them where you live, you know what I'm talking about. They just get to be the prettiest color. I don't know if mine's going to be that way this year, though. It's not really doing its best, but we'll see. So let's put down a little bit of this is the burnt sienna. Come on, you. There we go. Burnt sienna. I'm gonna go a little bit red. I'm gonna try not to over mix this because I don't want it to be muddy, but I want it to be what I'm hoping it will be. A little bit of orange. So let's just sort of Brayer, see what we get. Stuff left on there. Okay, now let's put these down. Just sort of organically gonna let them fall. And I think that's all I had of my Japanese maples, so maybe we could bring him over a little bit there. Get a piece of paper. Put it down. Well, my botanicals are right there. I have some cool colors I need to work with too, that I would kind of like to do this method for my quiet garden walk journal that I'm getting ready to start. But I'm not sure on the botanicals. So I'm not sure if we'll actually do that method or something. We might, in fact, I think we might do something a little different now that I think of it. Again, roll on the back of those leaves and stems because you're going to get really pretty. It's like skeleton almost type pictures, images or backgrounds, whatever you want to call them. Okay, let's pick this up. I'm going to get a couple fun pulls off of this one. Ooh, yeah, look at that. And let's go right onto here with a clean sheet. See what we can pull. Funny how a lot of people say they like their cleanup images sometimes better than their actual composed images. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is really pretty. Set him right there. This guy we're going to come in with, you guessed it, gold. Gold and maybe a little bit of raw sienna. Yeah, let's do a little of both. See what we get. Raw sienna and then a little bit of the metallic gold. We ought to pull something fun on that, huh? Again, still getting bits of stuff on there from the lavender. Okay, put that over this one. We've had a fun play with fall foliage today. And lavender. I could sit here and play like this all day long. Could if I didn't have to go to town. Just a little bit there. Let's see what this gives us. Ooh, some good rich fall color. Oh yeah. Look at that shimmer. I like that, guys. I do like that. That one is very pretty. I was thinking of one more pull with this guy. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. And then we will be done. Let's do the same color. Let's do a little bit of that. That is the raw sienna. Do a little bit of the red scarlet. Not a lot, not very much. And then, oh, there goes our noon whistle. Metallic. Not sure about this. We may have to introduce a little bit of green or something, but we'll see. See what this might just be too similar, but I don't know. Let's see. Whoops, I went way off the page with that one, but that's okay. Just an experiment, guys. Just an experiment. We have wind yesterday, today, and tomorrow. supposed to be really windy here, so. Let's see if we did it any better or made it not good. No, I think that's actually quite pretty. Very fall-like. Very fall-like. I like that. Now I think I can come in with some green. Green and white, do you think? Let's do a little bit of green on this. See if we can add to. Let's see, does anything need adding to? Or do we just, let's just see what other kind of pole we can get. Not much image under there, but there might be a little bit. Might be a little bit. Let's do something fun and just do it on this sheet of paper and this sheet of paper. Since we've already got some on there. They said these will all go in journals or notebooks, whatever you want to put them in. These are going to be great for fall journals. Oh, that's a pretty color. Again, not a bad base. Picked up a little bit of that red. That's pretty. You see that in there? I think let's try to clean it with the white and see what we get, and then that will be it for today. I'm gonna go have some lunch, get a couple things. Oh, I need to get my dinner made for tonight too. I'm making homemade macaroni and cheese in the Instant Pot, and then I put it into a baking dish so I can top it like with panko, and then put it in the oven. I'll set my timer on my oven to come on at a certain time, and then that way when we get home, dinner's ready. Super easy. And if this doesn't clean my plate, I might try one more pull, but if not, I'll just clean it off camera because I don't want to keep you too long. Getting a pretty clean plate except for around the edges, which isn't bad. A little bit of, yeah, not a bad pull. Definitely a good background. Good background. All right, so let's set this stuff aside and take a look at what we did today for our little experimentations, what we came up with. So in our little session today, we just finished off, or not even finished off, but added to some of these just pull-off papers. So those are going to be great for fall and putting in journals. This one I'm going to have to go in and do a little more with, so we'll put him in the do more with pile. I thought this one turned out really pretty. Again, all this just with botanicals and very few colors. We'll see the greens, the golds, orange, red, raw sienna. That one's really pretty. The lavender, that's pretty. This, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. It hasn't, it'll speak to me something, but not yet. This one I think is really pretty. I love that one. This one, that's not done. We need more work on that one. We'll figure something out there. And this one, I think, came out pretty cool. And then this one needs more. So, all right, you guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this little session with me, and be on the lookout for another gel plate printing play session on Wednesday. Thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Give me the thumbs up if you haven't. It really does help my channel to grow and interact. Maybe we'll do some stenciling this Wednesday. I've got a couple things in mind, so we'll have a little play. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.